Ahoy, mateys. I'm just swiveling the screen around to kind of give you a view of where I'm at. I'm on the corner of Algoma and 13 Mile. And I thought, wow, looks real quiet back here behind the township office. And I got, not the best signal in the world, but 2 bars and 5G. And sometimes 3. However, it's gotten busy. There's, I don't know, T-ball that they're playing. Kind of looks like it. But we're here. If you're joining us on the replay, thank you. Welcome aboard, and don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Hey, Tim. Welcome aboard. Good to see you. You're first, by the way. As said, I'm can't see you, but you can see me probably pretty good. I got the sunlight in my eyes. I tried in the shade, and guess what? I couldn't see shit. Well, and why would I bring lights and set them up in the shade when I got sunlight? I don't know. You tell me. It's silly. Now, speaking of silly, thank you, Tim. Speaking of silly, I didn't get the thumbnail up until just about 15 minutes ago. But I thought, oh, I've got plenty of time. I think I'll go to Rockford to Myers. Well, I'm about halfway there. Had to turn around. They got the roads closed off, and by the time I would have actually got to Myers, it would have been after 6. So this way, it's less of a signal. Maybe too many people around. I don't know. I know on the other side of the offices at the sports park, there's a lot going on. And I do know their parking lot is under construction, so we might see some overflow parking over here. Be that as it may, I had a late start to begin with. The pond is done. For the first time, completely done in one day. And I did it in just over 4 hours. So, proud of that. And the tractor's still dead, but that's on another video. You won't see that until later on tonight. And then I did put out a second video today. I haven't put it out yet, but it's in the camera. This shows the pond. So it was a fairly productive day, but now I am tired of having to go do work for other people. I've got to stay home, work on getting ready to go to M22, and I still got the township to worry about. So I'm going to have to learn to say no. If the tractor runs tomorrow, then maybe we'll do the farm. That's what we call it. There's Don. Ahoy, Don. Yeah, they are hustling, Tim. They need to. Otherwise, Don's just going to go off to Arizona. He won't care about the roads around here. Anyway, you'll be proud of where I'm at, Don. But I'm not using the township signal. I have my own. And fortunately, it's still doing okay. Hey, there's Station Bill. Welcome aboard. Yeah, definitely be seeing you at M22. Yes, Tim, I am bringing the bus. It might still have some yellow on her. Hopefully not too visible. Some days I like, okay, I'm going to paint today. Oh, it's raining. Or Holly's got to go to Walmart. Or it's always something. You name it, it happens. And now we're getting a lot more people coming in. So somebody's going to have no curtains. I don't believe in curtains. If you don't want to see me naked, then just don't look in my windows. Or is that your C word for tonight? I don't think you can use that because I think it was used last week. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure that, I don't know. Yeah. Floss and Pug Sunset. Pause/Pug Sunset. They used that last week. Last year we can see through. Yeah, well, you still be able to see through this year. Not completely, though. There's a couple cabinets. The shower curtains are up. Oh, good. Thank you, Don. Maybe we can go mow that farm tomorrow real quick. If both of us are working on it, you know, that'd be great. Got to still sharpen the blades and put the deck back on. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to be tired tonight. I don't know how much I can get done tonight. I am dead. You know, popped out of, well, we worked late last night. The deck is fine. I found the part that it needed. Dennis was using it for a gear puller. It's like, how many times did I say, don't lose this part. Don't lose this part. Well, I never told Dennis about losing the part. Bolo up. Welcome aboard. I was trying to watch one of your videos the other day where you were reading. The book was called Illuminae or not Illuminati. I think it was Illuminae or Illuminae. Not sure. But I love your voice. You read well. So, yeah. The deck just has to be put back on, but the blades need to be sharpened first. The parts are all there, so it should float nice and level. And if Don fixes the steering, we're golden. Still heading in and buy a battery for it, but I'm not going to. Just use a car battery, call it good. Well, lately, I keep losing parts that just left my hand. Yeah, I hear you, Tim. Oh, my. It's like, I just had that. Or I just saw it, 10 minutes ago. Or, like you. I just set it down on the workbench. I turn around, do something else. 2 minutes later, 3 minutes later, go to the workbench, and it's apparently sprouted wings and flew away. Damn those gremlins. The sun is gradually going to go behind this dumpster I'm sitting next to. Illuminae, yes. Well, I think you're pretty doggone good, Bo. I got all these tickets in my hand, so I got to see if anybody's got a C word yet, or a C cliche, or a why do we say it? But probably it's time to start reading from the book. Our usual people aren't here right now yet. Yeah, dropped the part in the engine bay. It just peered into the abyss. But I got to be careful of what I've learned. I haven't done it yet. But working on the 7.3 diesel, I want to test my glow plugs. And I know there's at least one, according to the previous owner, that needs to be changed. Well, I don't know if it was badge or someone told me be real careful. It was easy to drop part of that glow plug into the cylinder. Don't want that. Yeah, you certainly don't want to drop a piece or part down your cylinder, especially on a diesel. All right, here we go. Oh, here's some more cards in case we need them. I've been cutting these in half. So, anybody wants to come up with a something that has the letter C in it, or not the letter, but a word, a C word in a saying, a cliche, whatever you got, well, then we'll put you in the bucket for a drawing for a $5 cash word tonight. It'll be a random drawing, but you must, to enter, you have to have something that goes with a C, a word, like cliche, but that obviously you can't use that one. And we already know that you can't use curtains because it was used last week. So you'll come up with something. Okay, we left off at cat's cradle. Yes, cat's cradle. Before that, we did catgut. Now we're on cat's cradle. Cat's cradle. How did the children's game come to be called cat's cradle? The term was originally cratch cradle, and cratch is from the Middle English creche, meaning a rack in which hay is put for cattle. The first figure created with the string in the cat's cradle looks like a cratch. The first figure created with the string in the cat's cradle looks like a cratch, which is the rack in which hay is put for cattle. Okay. I've seen those racks. I've seen them down south and out west. They're not used so much up here in Michigan because we don't have so much cattle. We have cows, and yes, they have feeders, so to speak. But oh well, one down, many to go. Ah, Linda, welcome aboard. Good grief. I feel like I'm blocking parking. Look at this. "20 minutes ago, there was basically 2 cars here. Now it's noisy. Cars are coming in. Everybody's fighting for parking spots and crabbing at each other. Good grief. Okay, why is a dupe called a cat's paw? Good question. Cougars roaming the town. Okay, let's look around here. Cougars. I don't think they have anything with the cougars in it. And certainly not that. Cougars. C-O-U, C-O. Yeah. There's nothing with the word cougars in it whatsoever, so I will quick. Let's see, I think I already have a card for you, don't I, Tim? If I don't, I'll make you one. There he is, Mobang. Yeah, you weren't here last week. You did? No, we haven't seen you, I don't think, ever on for this game. And guess what? I don't have an ink pen. Wait, I do too. Ah, there it is. Cougar. And today is 9/14. Okay, you're going in the pot. First entry. The 2-legged ones. I kind of knew what you were referring to, although I was going to say, are you talking about Linda? Yeah. All right, Tim. Let's see. Now I lost my place somehow. We were on cat's paw. Sounds like somebody's in the dumpster. Anyways, the reference is to the ancient fable of the monkey who wanted to get some roasted chestnuts from the fire. To keep from being burned, he used the paw of a cat to pull them out. Okay, I'm glad this is a fable. That's out. Poor kitty. So, what's to say? To keep from being burned, he used the paw of a cat to pull them out. So, pulling one's family jewels from the fire refers to the same fable. No, pulling one's chestnuts from the fire refers to the same fable. But what does dupe mean? It says up here, cat's paw. Why is a dupe called a cat's paw? A dupe? D-U-P-E. So we learned something, and at the same time, we don't know. Corny. Corny. Good one, Linda. So you're referring to Tim. You're going to be there on the 22nd. Let's see. I'm a day ahead of you. Well, let's see. I'm sure Linda's got a card here. Hers is full almost. Okay. Carl, Jill. Jill is still in North Carolina. Sensei Don. Diane Phoenix. Lily Gypsy Child. Okay, come on. Tina's the outsider. She put out another video, by the way. I watched it early this morning. Even though I was tired, I still had to keep caught up. Sandra Robinson. Okay. So where is Linda's? There she is. And today is 9/14. Right? Yeah. Corny. That's a good entry. All right. Hopefully. Okay. Kim, somebody told me, I think it was Tina, or maybe you told me, you're actually going to fly to Michigan and then rent a camper, a van or something. Linda's going to be same day as me. 13 state capitals in the Northeast. Oh, you are going to be traveling. Sounds like. Wow. So you're already entered with the whatever that was you said. But capitals, you could have used capitals. Not this time. Okay. Well, you got one of your rigs set up. You were I was watching the one where you were setting up screening mosquito netting, I think it was. I never finished it. I got to do that. All right. A chalk eater. Why is the reason a man who plays the favorites at the racetracks is called a chalk eater? The term is derived from the fact that bookmakers once used to chalk their prices up on slates. A man who wished to play the favorites would pick his horse by watching the slates and by association of ideas, eating the chalk. Association of ideas, eating the chalk. Yeah, to me, that one's far-fetched. It's a slow day in cliche land. Chancery. Why is one of the most punishing holds in wrestling called chancery? Well, that's interesting, because I thought chancery was something to do with the Catholic Church. Like, a place, some kind of an office. Nursing our travel bug, welcome aboard, Bill and Natasha. Awesome sauce. So glad you're here. You know the rules. Just pick a C word, anything with a C, and you'll be entered for a $5 cash word about 6:45. And whoever wins, I can send it to you, or I'll scratch it off for you and send you the money if you win. But somebody tonight will have a $5 cash word. Okay, Chancery. It's a humorous reference to the English Court of Chancery, which clung with tenacity and absolute control to any case brought before it, often at great cost and loss of property to the persons involved. Well, I was wrong, and I certainly never heard of that. And what does that have to do with wrestling? Again, another stretch. Excuse me. All right. Yeah, Sue, welcome aboard. Good to see you again. You come to M22. Yeah, definitely. There's spaces. In fact, I could, I've still got one reserved that nobody has asked for. So there's a spare space. I think it's 72 or 73 near the restrooms. Okay. Charlie horse. How did a painful stiffness of the muscles of an arm or leg come to be called a Charlie horse? Well, Bill knows this. It's sports slang. Charlie horse is a common name for an old horse, particularly one afflicted with Sweeney or other stiffness. What the hell is Sweeney? Boy, we are on a roll. There's been 4 or 5 in a row here I never heard of. And then maybe I heard of it. Of course, I've heard of Charlie horses. Had them often when I maybe didn't, have enough water in my system. Crikey. All right. That's a good one. All right, Sue. Let's see here. Let's find your card. Crikey. Well, by crikeys. Hey, Kevin's not here. Sandra Robinson. Where is Sue's card? Going out. Finding Sue. There it is. Guys, you didn't do any guessing lately. That's why. A couple weeks. All right. Crikey. 9-14. Crikey. Okay, Sue, you're in. Oh, I see. Doctor's visits. Rematch and pie eating. All right, moving on. We are at 6:23. We're doing pretty good. Chatterbox. That's me. Chatter, chatter, chatter. What is the origin of the term chatterbox? Chatter is, of course, an imitative word. It sounds like what it means. The box was added because of the similarity of sound between someone chattering and the clattering of the box used by beggars for collecting alms. Okay, I'll go with it. Chatterbox. The next word is, yeah, I agree with Linda. Chauvinism. Why do we call exaggerated patriotism chauvinism? What? This does not make any sense. Exaggerated patriotism is called chauvinism. I thought chauvinism was female, like being called a chauvinist pig, where females don't want you to open a door for them and stuff. Thought that's what chauvinist meant. Fat fingers on these small cell buttons. Doing very well. Okay, gotcha. Well, let's see. Yeah, you can make it up here. All right, chauvinism. Why do we call exaggerated patriotism chauvinism? Because of Nicholas Chauvin, the first chauvinist. Chauvin was a veteran of the Napoleonic, there, I think I said it right, Napoleonic Wars, whose patriotism and attachment to Napoleon were so exaggerated that it became ridiculous, even to his companions in arms. So he was sweet on the little guy, huh? Okie dokie. Northeast of Cincy. So, Bill, is that your entry? That's a C word. Cincy, Cincinnati. I can put you in. It's cool if you stick around, though. You have to be here to have your. If you win, you kind of have to be here to have your scratching scratch off. I don't know if I put that in show more in the rules, but I should. And I didn't put up show more tonight because I didn't have time. All right, we'll make one for Bill and Natasha, nursing our travel bug. Today is 9/14. Nursing our travel bug. Watch Bill say, "Oh, I can't do this. That's gambling." Cincy Plasma Tech. That's Jeff. Jeff is in Cincinnati. His channel is pretty cool, even though he hardly ever puts a video up. But talk about technical. I mean, this guy builds robots. He's done forging. He's done jewelry making. He polishes. He does all kinds of stuff. Many hobbies. All right, Bill, you're in. Good to see you. Yep. All right, Tim. Well, you can't win now. Well, you could win, but you won't. Maybe you can stay around longer next time. But glad you came aboard, Tim. You can watch the replay and see who did win. All right. Thought it could both genders chauvinist. Yeah. That's different, Bo. Kind of weird. All right. Cheat. Where did we get the word cheat? Okay. From English feudal law. According to this law, if the tenant died without competent heirs or was convicted of a felony, his lands reverted to the lord. The term for such reversion was estate. To the tenant and his family, this does not seem fair, and so the term estate or cheat came to mean dishonest practices. The word estate itself comes from the Latin excedere, meaning to fall to the lot of. To fall to the lot of. Well, that don't make any sense, but cheat meaning dishonest practices, that certainly makes sense. Okay. Checkmate. Why is the winning move in chess called checkmate? Well, I know you got to check to see if your opponent is definitely beating you or if there's a chance you can turn it around. But your opponent, when he says checkmate, he pretty much knows that he's got you in the corner. Let's see what it says. Checkmate is used to describe the situation when one player in a game of chess has so maneuvered his pieces that his opponent's king cannot move without being taken from the board. The term comes from the Arabic shamat. Yeah, shamat. Meaning the king is dead. Huh. The king is dead. Interesting. Okay, we learned something. Yeah. Next. Cheek. What is the reason cheek means impudence, as in the phrase, none of your cheek? I never heard that. Cheek is here substituted for jaw. Why? And your jaw is used in talking. If you stop talking, you can't be impudent. Right. What was it we used to say? Don't talk with your mouth full. And keep it that way. Oh, I do have to answer this. Hey, Mark. Well, pretty good. How are you? Well, thank you. I'm pretty proud of it now. It'll look, when it grows back a little bit in a couple weeks, it should look excellent. No, I didn't get a chance to get to those. I ran out of time. I'm actually doing my live stream right now. Live stream. I do live streams on YouTube. So, you're live right now. Everybody can hear what you're saying all over the world. You're a star. No, that's fine. It adds to the show when somebody calls. You'd be caller number 13 and win a $5 cash word. Thank you. Oh, yeah. I actually had to leave for a little while, too. Yeah. But I calculated I got exactly this time, okay? Now I know how long it took me, and about a third of that hadn't been done before. So that's cool that I was able to chop it down good. So, yeah, it works great. Oh, yeah, it was running rough, but I said, let's put some, what do you call that shit? Foam? Sea foam. It helped. It runs like it's brand new now. I only put like a little drop of it in there. Every time I filled the gas, I just put like a little dip, like an eyedropper full. That was all it took. So, yep. So I've had good luck with seafoam on other projects before too. Don got the part for it this afternoon. I was surprised, but he got the part. So maybe by tonight or tomorrow morning, hopefully it'll be up and running and we can go do the farm real quick. So. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The steering gear went out on me, but it's not too expensive for the little tractor. So hopefully it'll be. Huh? He got it from down there on Alpine, Four Seasons. I would have went to the one up there by you, but oh well. Yeah, mine's a John Deere. That's a little lawn tractor. Yeah, little kid's toy. But it does a pretty good job. But it's old. It's a 2004. But if you take care of them, they last forever. And they're not really John Deere's. All of those lawn tractors for people to buy at Home Depot or wherever, they're all made by MTD. They're just different colors, different badges. Yeah, about 1983 was the last year for John Deere to make a lawn mower. That was the last year they made them. After that, they were all MTDs. So, but at least they're the same color. Yeah, and I'll have Don take a second look at their lawnmower. But last time we left from there, whatever it was, 6 weeks ago, Don had their mower running. In fact, he used it on that steep bank on the driveway. He cut that with their lawnmower, and he showed them. He showed the girl there. He said, "All you got to do is put some gas in this thing because we're out of gas. Prime the carburetor just a little bit, and it fires right up." So, yeah, we'll be good. So, all right, Mark. I'll talk to you later. All right, bye. I would normally not do that on a live stream, but it's kind of a new customer of mine. Doggies make everything better. Let's see what am I missing. First time caller, long time listener. Yeah. Uh-oh. Why is it doing that now? Brand? I didn't want to go there. Come on. Well, I tell you what. I'm getting a little upset with the internet in general. But every time let's say I click on Amazon, I've got two things opening, Amazon and another advertisement. I never click on that other advertisement. It's happening no matter where I go. When I do my state of Michigan, I log in, now I got to, bam, here's a website opening up. I didn't ask it to open up, but they do. Sign language can still be imputed. Yeah, I know. My friend Betty used to push her glasses up like this. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Bill. It wasn't meant to be one-sided. He's got a lot of irons in the fire. Yeah. Well, so does that guy that I was talking to. He owns like 3 companies. Big companies, too. All right. We're back to C words, and we got only a few more minutes to go. We just did cheek, which was stupid. Cheshire cat. This should be good. Where did we get the expression grin like a Cheshire cat? From Ireland. Okay, now this one's got me. Cheeses. We're talking cheese. Cheeses, once sold in Cheshire County, Ireland, were molded to look like cats. And these cheese cats had very broad grins. Well, now I never heard that, but now I feel like I finally learned something today. Where did we get the expression grin like a Cheshire cat? Ha! Because of the cheese that they made in Ireland, in Cheshire County, molded to look like cats and had big smiles, big grins. That is hilarious. Makes me want to get the Velveeta out and start carving grins in it. Todd, welcome aboard. Good to see you. Yes, how quick it goes, Bo. We'll go just a little bit longer. I know Holly's saying on the text message, when you're going to be home. Come on, Holly. It's always an hour. Then it takes me a little bit of time to get home. Oh, well. We're moving along in the seas pretty good. Chestnut. Oh, now, come on. Here we go again. How did a stale joke come to be called a chestnut? Well, horse shit. Chestnuts are, they grow on trees. They fall on the ground. The squirrels like them. And we used to roast them on the fireplace just because of that song. They're not bad with a little bit of butter. When the nut is cracked open and hot, put some butter on it. Got to wait for it to cool off, though. Those nuts retain their heat. All right, chestnut. How did a stale joke come to be called a chestnut? In The Broken Sword, a play by William Dillon, a character is forever telling the same joke about himself in connection with a cork tree. Another character says a chestnut tree. He insists it is a cork tree. The other replies, chestnut. I've heard you tell the joke 27 times, and I'm sure it was a chestnut. Dylan probably got the story from Jay Hatton. I have no clue what they're talking about here. They ever compiled this book together. Maybe we should be in B's for bloopers. Hey, Kenny, welcome aboard. What are you having for dinner, Kenny? All right. Chew the rag. Why do we say that when a person is talking, he chews the rag? The rag is the tongue, perhaps more often called a red rag, as in the phrase, wave the red rag. Oh my gosh. I've heard it, but I didn't realize it meant that. Well, moving on. Chicken a la king. What king is chicken a la king named for? Well, that's a good question. You know what? I bet there's a porta potty on the other side of the dumpster and I didn't know it. Let me see if I hear the door. Yep, I do. It's a porta potty. Okay. All right. Chicken a la king is named for King Edward VII of England, who is supposed to have ordered the dish prepared according to his own recipe. Choose the rag, Linda. Yeah. Choose that. I've heard that before. All right. Got time for a couple more. Chicken-hearted. And people better get their entries in, too. Chicken-hearted. Why is chicken considered symbolic of timidity in the phrase chicken-hearted? The reference is to baby chicks. They are very timid and run to hide under their mother's wing on the slightest provocation. Okay. That makes sense. First one today, right? Okay, he had mac and cheese and tuna and mixed veggies all cooked and mixed together. All right. Well, you've never heard of chicken a la king bowl? What's that? That the one used when swearing that wasn't completely offending. My boyfriend uses footage with the F word as a substitute. Mac and cheese. Let me look here. We can use that. Let me find Kenny's card here. Yep, there he is. And the ink pen, please. There it is. It's not Compass Credit Union, but it is a C. It's a city impact. All right. And cheese. 9:14. There you go, Kenny. You are entered. Just that easy. You didn't even know it that you were using a C word. All right. You do have to be here. So if you run out. Okay. This is the last one. So you only got a couple more minutes to be entered. Come up with something that's like what we've been reading, different C phrases, phrases that have a C word in the phrase, you know, or cliche, whatever it might be. So, all right. Chinaman's chance. Yeah. I thought it was a snowball's chance. Okay. Chinaman's chance. What is the reason a Chinaman's chance is considered practically no chance at all? Okay. The expression became popular during those years when Californians were violently opposing the introduction of Chinese labor into the state. At that time, the chances of a Chinese getting work there was very slim indeed. I did know this one. Chinaman's Chance. I can remember hearing that when I was younger. So, all right, it is 6:45. You can't handle the pressure. There's a C word. All right, can't handle the pressure. So Todd is going to be in. And while I'm filling his out, gives somebody else a chance too. All right, let's find cards. Todd's card. And there, oh, that's Tina's. Well, it had a T, so I thought it was Todd. By the way, Todd, Tina put out another video. 50 Angel. There's a T. Anya, KT Spirit 1. Todd, there he is. Spin Blue Lane's got a T also. All right. Can't handle the pressure. 9:14. Can't handle the pressure. I know why, Todd. Because you know that Saturday we got to do your winning ticket from guessing the channel the other day. So 9:14 there. All right. Todd is in. Oops. Now Todd is officially in. All right. So yeah, Todd won the other day on the Guess the Channel on the evening edition of it. Chinaman's Chance may no longer be politically correct. Well, especially in California. You know, we joke about you can't fart without a permit. I would say out in California, that's extremely true. But you can go, San Francisco and do whatever you want. Just don't step in it. Well, bolo up. Can I use congrats? I mean, that's awful simple. Yeah, sometimes those dumb notifications don't show up. I didn't get one either. Or when I do get notifications, they just go by. Zip, 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 zip. Like, they're gone. So I'm thinking, well, I thought I saw Sasnak, but now it's gone. So I don't know. I've got a memory about this long, so somebody can have a new video up and it just zips by me. Now, if I go to YouTube, just click on YouTube, and it shows, like 10 or however people that you're subscribed to, and sure enough, I find them there. That's how I found Tina this time. It was there in trending, or whatever they call it. Not trending. But now, fortunately, I saved her to the queue. I didn't have time to watch her just then. Actually, I started watching her and I had to go help Holly or something. And then when I came back, I think I X'd out of her. I did. I didn't save her. I didn't, I paused her and then, I don't know, I X'd out. But so I knew I needed to finish watching her and I had to go start over and go into YouTube and find her. I mean, sure, I can just go Tina's the Outsider. Well, I did this time because she wasn't in the windows. But when you think about it, that window's probably changing every few minutes. Poof, without a permit, yeah. Yeah, that's true. It's a lot to watch. So, bolo up. I'm going to put you in for congrats. Yeah. Just because we need another entry in there. Bolo up. Congrats to Todd. All right. And this is 9:14. This ink pen is not a very good one. Okay, you're in, bolo up. All right. One of these days I'll learn your whatever your name is. Woot, woot. Yep, you're in. We are going to draw here. See, watch. I can draw. There's a balloon head. All right, we'll really have a drawing for a $5 ticket. I think we got 5, maybe 6 entries, but a couple people are not here that did enter. Too bad, so sad. Okay, the names are sealed. And I'm going to shake it up crazily. Did you get heavy rain Saturday night and Sunday? What night was it we got? We got heavy rains one of those nights. I can't remember which night it was. Let's see. I was live Saturday night. Yes, Saturday night. Because I had a bad signal. We barely were able to do our live stream from the cottage. You know, because the signal wasn't so hot, and I knew a storm was coming in. And certainly about a little bit after midnight, it cut loose. Definitely cut loose. All right, let's see if we have winner. Yeah, it is out of control, and I got the same problem. But you know why, Linda? It's because we love everybody. That's why. All right, now I'm going to stir it around with my hand, and I picked one. Turn it over, and it's she's here too. Congratulations, Sue. Lucky Dog Productions moderator with Crikey. I will say that was the best entry tonight, too. Crikey. Who says that? My dad used to say Christ Almighty. But somebody used to say, oh, for crikey's sakes. Was it an actor or comedian? It wasn't George Burns. It wasn't Gracie Allen. Seems like my mom once in a while would use that, but oh, I don't know why I took a card back out. Put it back in the barrel for now. Put all the other ones so they're all put away neatly, and we'll get the ticket and get it scratched. We have the dime sitting here already, and no, Linda, I'm not going to use a quarter. I still laugh about that. I'm too cheap to use a quarter to scratch off a ticket. Okay, it's another one. Seems like those bonus ones, you know, the multipliers, they're getting harder to find. So, but these seem to be around a lot more. And maybe that's good. Maybe those $5 ones have kind of like lost their glamour. These are newer tickets, and hopefully there'll be more winners. Jiminy Crickets, that's a good one. Too bad you can't enter with it, but you already were entered anyways. Steve Irwin, yes. Cousins from Australia, don't say it. I do remember Steve Irwin saying that. Crikeys. Ha! Cheapskate, enter me for next week. I'll think about that. I'll tell you what, Linda. You remind me Wednesday night, because we'll be camping close to each other. We're arriving on the same day. So I will be doing the next Why Do We Say It in the Cliches from M22. All right, first letter, Sue. is a V. Okay, we're doing it. Here's what the ticket looks like, Bolo. It's $5, to purchase it. And there's a potential to win, they say, 300,000. Got a fat chance. You got to pay taxes, remember. Then you got to split it with me, remember. And I'll pay the taxes. So the net worth of it on a 300,000, let's see, probably end up with about 75,000 each. Something like that. All right. We're looking for a V. Now this play is a little different than those multiplier ones. This one, each puzzle, there's 2 puzzles on the ticket, and they're played separately. Now, but you use the same batch of letters. There's 20 letters, and there's 2 puzzles. So I just go through both puzzles with the same letters, and see if we're spelling anything. You got to have 3 words at least to start winning something. Now, if you in these words, in the first puzzle, there's a key in one of the words, and also in a key in one of the words in puzzle 2. And if you spell that word that has a key in it, then there's a mystery prize bonus thing that they have. So, big bucks, no whammy. V is for victory, and we're still looking for V's. Lovable. Well, I think that Cheshire cat made out of cheese would be lovable. Lovable, lovable. V's, V's, V's. Try your lights. V's. V's, V's. Okay, there's a V in Voyager. And there's a V in vine, like grapevine. I'm still covered with debris from the pond. I still got some of my glasses. You run on the line trimmer and stuff flies up at you. But the boss liked it, or, the guy I'm doing it for. He was happy. Okay, that was it for V's. We're moving on. The next letter is M. We're looking for an M. How many boxes? Well, there's 20 letters, and there's 2 boxes with words that are cross words, if you will. M. There's an M in mouth. Any more? Yep. Thematic. Okay. Misplace, like Tim and I do with our tools. All right. Amulet and hum. Camera. I was really close to that place that had that camera that I wanted to buy when they had a yard sale. And I was a little pinched for money that day, and I passed it by. Now, here lately, I'm thinking, I still want that camera. It wasn't a bad price. But, oh well. Save the dollars for camping. A W is the next letter. A while. Slowly. Let's see, I don't see any more W's. Okay, 4th letter is an R. Meow. Who's going to be rich? Yes, Sue's going to be rich. But if she's rich, we're going to make her come to M22 to collect it. Because we want to meet Sue and Bob in person. Okay, R is what we're looking for next. Boy, there's a lot of people in here tonight. I picked a bad spot to do the live stream. I mean, the signal's not bad, but Okay, try. Looking for R's. Group. Exercise. Kevin, I think Tumbleweed's coming in, I believe, Sunday. Camera. Ranch and Voyager. Iron and Fry. And Yearn and Earn. Quite a few R's. That's what on their live stream the other day that I think I caught that they're coming in Sunday. I could be wrong though, because aren't they staying for the full event? Which, you know, I know we kind of basically wrap up on Sunday. But if they were going to only stay for 7 days, that means they'd be leaving Saturday, which is traditionally our potluck day and all of that. I don't know. They may still be on their Friday night live. H is our next letter. Mouth. A while. H is usually a pretty good letter. Yeah, there it is. Labyrinth. And behind. I'll show this to the screen here in a minute. Hum. Because Bolo Up hasn't really seen this very well. Spotlight. Okay. That's it. Wait, there's another H. Ranch and Ash. I seen a video of Jeff and Margie this morning. I think they were visiting their son. Can't remember. See, we're 5 letters only into it now. We still got late Sunday, then back on Wednesday. Ruddy? What does that mean, Don? Or are you saying the tractor is ready? Sharpen the blades. You know how to balance them now. I showed you. That nail is still there. Okay. Next letter is a G. Like, gee, thanks, Don. I owe you. All right, G. G. G, G, G. Or are you saying that I'm ruddy looking? The sun is starting to go down. Still have 2 bars and 5G, so it's still a good signal. So Sensei Don says ruddy. G, any more G's? Group has a G. Excuse me. I'm hungry. That's it. I'm gonna go home and eat. Actually, I will be going home once this is over with. I gotta have something to eat, and you know what happens to me when I eat? Clunk. Tomorrow's another day. S. Okay, we have one slowly. Just blow it. Thanks a lot. Actually, it's a serenade, Susan. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. Just in time for my live stream, right? Next time, bring a sandwich. I didn't even have time to barely make it in the door and leave right back out. Mortal body needs substance. Yes, it does. Yeah, try your lights. Horn works. Okay, S. We're still working on S a little bit, I think. Misplaced. Else. Analysis. Couple of S's there. Sake. Spotlight. Exercise. I got plenty of exercise today. Fasten. Oh, I had to go buy new shoes. I didn't pay much attention. I don't know how to lace these things up. They're stretchy, stringy things with two little, I don't know. I took my shoestrings out of my old shoes and put them in the new shoes. And okay, ash. But the other shoes were tripping me as I'm trying to work on that slope by the pond. That's it. Go get shoes. They've been getting bad anyways. Vocal. Working on C, by the way. Misplace and thematic. We have not gotten anything close to spelling a keyword, mystery key. Any C's, camera, exercise, ranch, except for C's. All right. Letter number 9 is a Q. I don't recall seeing any Q's. So that's a dead letter. An I. Catch up. There you go. Both parts, I suppose, were Velcro. You know what? My sandals are. And I love them that way. The only thing bad about Velcro socks, or Velcro sandals, is when you accidentally fold it over and you get, if you're wearing socks, you're not supposed to wear socks, I know, but sometimes I do. Well, then the fabric from the sock gets caught in the Velcro. 3 Generations is here. Welcome aboard. See, the more we get, the more we could have had in the drawing. Okay, we're working on the letter I. So a while. And we have welcome back, Tim. Well, the scratch off doesn't say that. Right. Thematic, misplace. I mentioned that, Tim, earlier. Misplace. We talked about misplacing shit and tools. And here's the word misplace in this scratch off. Do 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 do. It's just synchronicity at work, which means both of us are going to continue to misplace stuff if the shoe fits. Yeah, it does fit, but it's just a little loose because I couldn't figure out how to tie it up. Got these weird little clasp things. Reminds me of those straps with the balls on them, but it's not that. Okay, we're still working on the letter I. Cis. Analysis. Okay. Spotlight. Exercise. Vine. And iron. I think that's it for eyes. Okay. Letter number 11 is a K. KK. There it is. K is in knock. That's our first letter in one of those bonus words. A mystery word. Any more K's? I don't think so. All right. Next letter is an O. O's are popular. Mouth. Slowly. Lovable. And vocal. Group. That came from my truck. I know why. There's an empty gallon gas can, one of those pre-mixed. Knock has an O and Spotlight has an O. Anyways, it's getting cooler, so it probably, shrank and the metal made that noise. Voyager, iron. And that looks like it's it for O's. Okay, next letter is an F. And I'm not sure have I seen any F's. Oh! Getting caught up. Fasten. All right. The next letter. I was going to bring my electric walk to M22, but it won't come on. It's been sitting for 6 years. Bring it with you anyways. I can look at it. I've got electrical tools, electrical testers. I'm sure Tim's got all that stuff too. Could be something simple. If your head is not attached to your shoulder, you would lose it. Hey, Tim, Linda wants us to bring tools and check out her cooker. Let's hope we didn't misplace our electrical tools, stuff like that. Red ball jets, I do. Depends on whether she brings it or not. The next letter is J. I don't see any J's. Oh, yeah, I do too. Jeep. I think that was the only J. There's an F that we missed. And fry. F-R-Y. My egg rolls fryer. See, here we go with synchronicity again, Bolo. I scratch fry. Tim says fry. And his egg rolls are the bomb. The best. So, Bolo up. You're going to have to come to M22 also. Just saying. The next letter is a Z. I don't know if I've seen any Z's. I got an X, but no Z. There's a K we missed in the word knock. It had two K's, not just one. All right. And we only need one more letter for that word to win something. Still looking for a Z, and I think there is any. Nope. Z is a dead letter. A B. B as in Bob. Lovable. Lovable Bob. Labyrinth. He is too, kind of. There's an R we missed. I don't think Bob ever gets mad. How about it, Sue? Does Bob ever get mad? The best 20 I ever spent with me for 26 years. Cool. Black Friday casserole. So we have to wait till November 26th or whatever Black Friday is? You know what, Linda? I thought you said, says, I tried making it in the Instant Pot. It walked. No, it worked. He's not too much angry. Good. All right. I think we got all the B's. Wait, no, we didn't. There's a behind and a web. B's, any more B's? I don't think so. All right. Well, those kids are really getting going. It's probably 50 people out there. I'm glad it's a little ways away. X, 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 X. You kids go home. It's past your bedtime. 7:15 for crikey sakes. Exercise has an X. I think that's the only word that does. Yeah. Don't worry, we'll double check this. We're down to 3 letters left. One of them is an E. So a while. T. lovable, misplace. I wish that word would stop coming up. All right, web, behind, Jeep, a couple of them in there. Exercise, 3. And guess what? We spelled our first word in puzzle 2. Just need a couple more. Like in puzzle 2. Like, camera, action. Oh, wait. I saw a shadow of my jewelry. I thought there was a bug on my leg. No, it's just my jewelry. Yearn, fasten, earn. Okay. As in earn money. 2 letters left. U is, there's one in mouth. Putt. As in, golf putt. Group. There's a W that we missed, and that spells one word in puzzle 1. Web. Any more U's? Hum. So now we have 2 words in puzzle 2. Just need one more word in puzzle 2 to win something, a mystery prize. They don't tell you ahead of time. All right. So what words? T would be a popular one, would spell 1 or 2 words. N's real popular. P's are popular. There's an E we missed. Sake. Yeah, an N would be great. A is mediocre. Y, maybe. Yeah, Y would be perfect. All right, last letter. One letter, whoops. One letter right there. Last letter. Cross your fingers that it's a Y or an N. And it's a D for dog. All right. There's an E we missed. Doesn't help, but a V that we missed. That was the very first letter. There were no P's, no Y's, no T's, no A's, no P's, no L's, no A's. I'm kind of double checking as we do D's. D is in the word behind, but we still needed the N. So that for puzzle 2, we have web. That's it. That's the only word that we have in puzzle. Okay, so far in puzzle 2, we have exercise and hum. Does D help us spell anything to give us 3 words? Nope, there are no D's in puzzle 2. I'm going to double check to see if there's anything we missed in puzzle 2. L's, A's, A's, L's, P, L, Y, T, Y, A, T, N, A, N, Y, A, N, A. That's it. This one's a bummer. Sorry, Sue. That's the way it goes. It's your dime. No, my dime. A seafood version. Bowl's talking about pumpkin pie, taters with gravy, and cranberries. That sounds like Thanksgiving. Raisins involved? Okay. I gave away some raisins today. Dennis took them, I think. Oh, better get to your premiere. 15 minutes. I won't be seeing it, at least not live. Okay. That looks like it's it. People's games are getting over too. All right. We will see you Saturday, live streaming, noon and 6 p.m. In the meanwhile, there's a couple videos coming out tonight, probably. And we'll see what happens for the next couple days. In the meanwhile, fair winds and smiles. And of course, may God bless. Thank you for being aboard, mateys. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Thank you. I appreciate it. Good night.